nowadays, when I share stories like this, um, it used to be a time where I would share a story like this, and it's all okay of a letdown, more of a letdown kind of scenario. So, oh man, they did this, and it's a letdown because it's a company that I grew up on, or a company that I think has a lot of potential, and they should be able to do this and that. But then this is the route that they go. Now, when I share stories like this, it's more of me just fucking making fun of them. I think for the most part, doesn't matter. Definitely when we talk about Marvel and DC, which is usually my expertise, be it comic book, be it live action depiction of a comic book or comic book characters. So TV, shows, doesn't matter. Games, hell. I'm just assuming that it's dead on arrival, okay? So if it's not dead on arrival, it will be more of an outlier as far as I'm concerned, because the nutty people run the nut house. That's just what it is. Crazy people run the asylum. They've taken that shit over, and I've long come to terms with that. And I'm so worried about at this point, like building more of a parallel economy and throwing my hat in and coming out with my comic books, as opposed to just worrying or like wanting them to change. Like, fuck it. If they keep going this route, they're going to make me a lot of money, right? They're going to make me a fucking lot of money. So let's look at this. You saw this coming from a lot of DC properties, Warner Media properties that DC have that are in control of. But I just want to point it out again, just for the sake of making fun of them. Batman. Posted from DC's Batman official Twitter. So Batman's official Twitter, which is this might be the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It's us versus the virus. It says, join the team and get your vaccine. Visit vaccines.gov for more. And it has, of course, Harley Quinn, who has basically a Band-Aid on, showing as if she is some sort of, I guess, jabbed up. And the same with Batman, despite the Band-Aid being on the outside of the fucking suit. None of this shit. It doesn't even make sense. It's pretty fucking retarded. But hey, this is the levels in which we are going in terms of shilling for this vaccine. Now, this is the point that I want to make, though. Yes, it's the lowest of the low, and it's cringy. Okay, I get that. But it ain't just that. It's that you need to understand that this is the reason why you saw this continuing to pop up. It was another, was that, I can't remember the kind of, I'm not even going to call it a manga because it's not really that, but they're in, DC's in control of, Warner Media's in control of another property that posted basically the same thing. And yeah, it was the same rhetoric, same kind of picture of them showing, this is what happened. That I know a lot of y'all are going to lose sight. Despite the cringiness, they got paid to post this. Y'all do understand this. Like, they didn't do this for free. You don't link the government website. This is what happened. This is more than likely what happened. Your taxpayer dollars, I don't know if it was by way of the ad council, something. They've done it before. This isn't anything new. This isn't groundbreaking. I'm just bringing it to light for you guys that don't know. They got money. DC got your stolen goods, your stolen monies, as well as your future generations' monies, stolen from them, and DC got it to shield for this vaccine. It has nothing to do with what was. This is something that they wanted to do out of the kindness of their heart. They believed so much in the vaccines. No, DC was paid by the state, and that's why they're posting this. The state is saying that, and we saw that. For example, New York City, that was Marvel. New York City having that exclusive Avengers comic for all teenagers that got jabbed. Yeah, they're stooping that low, but considering how much their comic books are in the red anyway, I mean, shit, they got to make some money somehow. So they figure, why not take money from the state? The state's going to overpay for it anyway. So that's what's happening. Look, these companies are fucking dead, okay? They're done. The companies are dead. They are, that's what DC stands for, dead company. They are, and look, I'm not acting as if there hasn't been DC or Marvel comic books in the past that haven't been like socially conscious, right? Events happen and they kind of have something, be it a cover or look, I'm not pretending like that hasn't happened before. This right here was state funded, though. This is the whole reason why they're linking you to vaccines.gov. If they wanted to really put something out that was like, okay, they didn't get paid under the table, all they would say is vaccine, blah, 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 and go about the business. No, this was something that they were paid to do. What, how much, I don't know if someone can get that FOIA request or something like that in which they could try to get that information. Please send that to me. I would love to know the dollar amount of how much taxpayer stolen goods was funded to pay for this shit. I would love to know. Because, again, when it comes to D.C., they overpay. Or not DC, the state, they overpay for damn everything. Whatever the state says it's cost, you can almost a quarter of that, and you can get it done by that price for anything else. But when it comes to state, they will overpay. So Batman wants you to get his vaccine. I'm pretty sure if Batman, considering being a detective, he would have, world's greatest detective, by the way, he would have been able to already find out that it was the how do I say this and having the video remain on YouTube, that the origins, right, of the virus probably would have been found out, and that would have incriminated a lot of people. Let's just say that. But hey, this ain't about Batman. This ain't about what makes sense or the fact this motherfucker's suit has a Band-Aid on top of it, which doesn't make any fucking sense. None of that matters, right? It doesn't matter. They got paid. And they're shilling this vaccine because, well, they got to make money somehow, I guess.
You just watched a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake. Catch us live at 12 p.m. throughout the week over at youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and follow us over at odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. If you want to watch the entire video cast after the show is over, just be sure to become a member on the YouTube channel. Of course, the full audio portion of the podcast is available for free on all major digital platforms, or just visit forcanonsake.com.